just 2 liters out.
There you go. All right, sweet. So I know that they're starting the driver's briefing in just a little bit, so I guess I'll hop in there real quick and then meet up with you when it's done.
Okay, yeah, I'll join you for the driver's briefing as well, Deb, and then
Perfect.
we'll use this voice chat as well during the race if you like. Yeah.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay, awesome. I'll meet you back here in the sec, Deb.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. See you then.
Okay. Let me see if my audio devices are screwed up. Yes. Awesome. Okay, so welcome on in, everybody, to the finale of our second season in the esports world. And I gotta say, personally, I am horribly underprepared, but nonetheless, I hope everybody's looking forward to today's race. And yeah, just keep in mind we do want to make sure that this is as clean as possible and as entertaining as possible for those watching. And there is still a championship being fought for in the GT3 class. I believe the GT4 is just about wrapped up. Either way, we do want to see the best from everybody, and so just make sure to practice a little bit of patience here and there, and let's hope that everybody can have a clean race. So for the format, usual run-of-the-mill stuff here. So at 3 p.m. Eastern, in approximately 13 minutes, we will be moving to qualifying. The qualifying format will be 20 minutes long, and it will be split between the two classes. GT4s will take the first half of the session up to the 10-minute mark on the timer. During that time, GT3s are allowed to stack up at pit exit. However, we do want to remind folks not to abuse the ghosting in pit lane. Act as if there are collisions. Cars in the fast lane who are already there waiting to exit the pits get priority. If your pit box is being blocked by cars in the fast lane, please wait for all cars to go by before joining the fast lane and taking to the track itself. Any GT4 cars that are setting a lap out on track are allowed to continue set times up until the 10-minute mark on the in-game timer. If you have just crossed the line and then the timer crosses the 10-minute mark, you are allowed to finish that lap. However, after the 10-minute mark is passed, if you cross the line again, you must abandon that lap and return to pits. We want to make sure that the two classes are not interfering with each other's laps as much as possible. After qualifying, there will be a post-quality timer where it will show the result screen for 2 minutes long. And then after that, we will be going to the pre-race timer. Pre-race timer is 5 minutes long, so feel free to get up, stretch, do whatever else you need to do for the just kind of your warm-up. And make sure to adjust your setup, take fuel for the full formation lap, as well as the entirety of the race. And yeah, just make sure to hit drive before the timer runs to 0. You can click it within the last 30 seconds. Make sure to hit it before then, otherwise you will be teleported to the pits. For the formation lap itself, um, it is the full formation lap. It is a free formation lap. There is no in-game guidance as to where to position your car or what speed you should carry. That being said, we expect the lead cars to maintain a speed of 100 kilometers an hour or 60 miles an hour during the single file phase of the formation lap. And then once the game calls for us to form up in double file, we would like to see that pace drop to around 60 kilometers an hour or 37 miles an hour. Make sure to remember which side of the grid you should be on for the double file portion of the formation lap. You can tell based on where the game has placed you at the pre-race timer itself as we're sitting on the grid waiting. For the GT4 field, we would appreciate you guys opening up a gap to whatever you feel is safest, just in case there is an incident ahead. Don't expect anything massive based on the layout of the track, plus there is plenty of runoff in the first few corners, so if something does occur, feel free to use that as necessary. Don't feel forced to stay on the track. The space is there, though if you do go off the track, just remember to practice safe rejoin procedures, wait for any cars on the track to go by, and ensure that the track is clear before rejoining. And speaking of the race start, we do have the orange zone for today. It is a majority of the track, just due to the nature of the circuit. We have a mix of either difficult chicanes, tight hairpins where the field may be bunched up, or blind crests leading into corners where we don't want to catch people out if there's an incident just behind the crest. That is why it is just on the entry of 13 is when it ends. So do keep that in mind on lap 1. We want to ensure that everybody can get through as cleanly as possible and that there are no issues that befall anybody or catch a significant portion of the field. That being said, that obviously applies to the rest of the race. It's the final round. We want to make sure that we can go out strong and ensure that everybody has a good afternoon today. So in regards to blue flags, traffic, and all that, standard procedure applies. All cars have right to racing room on the track, whether they're a lap down or not. So ensure that if you are going for any move on a blue flag car, to leave them racing room. If you are the car that's being blue flagged, please maintain your racing line as much as possible. Avoid lifting off the throttle on the exit of corners or anything like that, and allow the overtaking car to choose which line they want to take going into a corner or on the exit of a corner. Uh, Outside of that, do note, obviously, we are having live stewarding as well, and they will be keeping a close eye on things this round. And on top of that, if anything does befall you during the race, remember that there is a 24-hour period after the race in which you are allowed to submit tickets to our system. So if anything does occur that you would like investigated, please feel free to submit a ticket. Though do note, you are only able to submit tickets for incidents that you or your drivers, in case you're a race engineer, are directly involved in. If you are submitting tickets for other cars that had no direct involvement with you, that ticket will not be reviewed by the stewards. So do keep that in mind. And I believe that covers all the basics. The last thing is communications. Same business here. The in-game chat is completely closed and reserved for race stewards, race control, and race director only. The voice channel is currently open with the practice session. However, once we get to qualifying and the race itself, the channel should be entirely silent. This includes small things like sorries, thank yous, or anything else that you feel may need to come across. Feel free to save those for after the race. And I believe that covers everything. If anybody has any questions on the format, now's the time to ask. Okay. So with that, we will continue to run through the remainder of this session. As soon as we hit the hour, we will be manually forwarding to qualifying in case the sessions don't sync up. But if you would like to take the time to return to the track, you are free to continue running, get a little bit more practice in. And good luck. I hope everybody has a good race today. Really looking forward to this.
Hello.
Hello.
So I had a little bit of like a panic moment because my headset went beep, and then I heard nothing, and I was like, oh my god. I like couldn't get it to like come. I'm like, I know my battery's not dead in my headset.
Yeah.
I was like, Joe. Anyway, let me just get my stream on a live scene, and then I can kind of just say hello and then just focus on what we're gonna do.
Okay, cool. Soon be time to rock and roll. But yeah, that's the last thing you need right at the last minute.
I know.
Isn't it?
Stuff like this always happens. Like I'm always like scrambling. All right. Oh man. So we made it. We made it. This is the season finale at Imola, and I'm so happy to have Dan, AMR Dan, spotting me for this race. Thank you so much, Dan, for being here.
No, my absolute pleasure, Deb, to be here to help you throughout the second race in a row. Actually, after Laguna Seca, so it's going to be equally as tough, to be honest. The Imola is such a difficult, fast circuit to negotiate your way around. But I'm really, really happy to be here to help you with that again, Deb. And are you very much looking forward to this racing prospect? And
I am, so hey everyone who's watching, thanks for tuning in. So Friday was more or less my first day on this track, and Dan graciously kind of showed me the ropes. I have my notes right here, Dan, right by my side.
if I
And
could,
I think we did.
Sorry,
We
go on.
practiced for like 20, like for what, 2 hours plus.
Something like
so
that, yeah.
That was good. Good orientation for sure. So
No,
I'm
absolutely.
and then yesterday I was focused a lot on Monza prep for more female racers, which your community race was a huge help for. So I didn't, after that race, Dan, honestly, I felt like my eyeballs were gonna fall out, and I had editing to do. So I didn't get to Imola practice. I was gonna jump on at like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, I can't. Just go to bed, get a good night rest. And so this morning I woke up early and I spent like an hour on your server, and then I hopped over to this practice server to kind of feel the heat of some of the other. Fortunately, there were some other cars, so I got a little bit of practice with GT3's passing, which brought that initial feel of terror. I was like, oh gosh, I forgot what this felt like.
It always does, to be honest with you. It always does when you go into a practice server. But I think that's the best approach to do it, to be honest with you. When you learn a track for the first time, it's always best to find the opportunities to go into a server on your own, so you can dial yourself into the circuit straight away. And then once you get the hang of it, it's then best to jump into the official server itself and to try and get the hang of not only the circuit again, but also see how the other drivers react around you and which sides they go around each corner around Imola as well. Because as you've experienced over the last couple of days of all that training and practicing, it is a very narrow and fast circuit, isn't it? So trying to figure out what's going on around you whilst having that in the back of your mind about how narrow the circuit is, it puts a little bit of fear in there, I must be honest. But I think with the practice you did earlier on, that seemed to have gone very, very smoothly, didn't it? In terms of traffic negotiation and how they went around you in the practice server.
Yeah, definitely. So I think once you kind of get through a few laps of that, well, hopefully my goal is to hopefully not have to worry about that for the first few laps until those GT3s. I don't know how quickly they're going to catch up.
Well, I know around Laguna Seca, it was under 10 minutes before they
Was
caught
it?
up.
Okay. It's like, oh God, here they come. But I think with this track, I actually really like it. This is obviously new to Assetto Corsa Competizione, and so in some way, I'm thinking, okay, maybe that could act in my favor if other maybe GT4 drivers aren't as versed on this. It's not like this is
Mhm.
Monza where people like potentially master that first.
Yeah.
So being that I haven't had as much time to prep, but the time spent prepping was more longer duration driving versus just 30 minutes on. I was doing like hour, 2 hour drive straight, and
Mhm.
so that was good. But yeah, no, I definitely still feel nervous. It's
Now
the
understand.
expectation I put on myself. It's just, you know.
Now, understandably, but I mean, you said it right there yourself. To be honest, it's about how much time you spend going around the circuit and climatizing yourself to each venue as well. I mean, and also the amount of races that you take part in as well. And you always have to bear in mind still the fact that you haven't had as much experience as some of the other drivers around you. I mean, you haven't had as much
Right.
opportunity to go and jump into the race, as many races as you can to go and get that experience in preparation for other future potential events like this entire series that you've been doing, for example. So yeah, the nerves will be there still, but the important thing is one thing you have to bear in mind is that this is all part of gaining the track knowledge and experience for you each and every lap that you do. And the more you drive it, the more that you start to gel and focus with the circuit, and you'll start to feel less nervous as well going round the venue. So it will be nerve wracking the first few laps, but once you get yourself settled in, like you did at Laguna Seca, actually, it will still it will come to you, and you'll enjoy this race a lot more. I have no doubt. And the fact that you love the circuit in the practice for the last few days around Imola, it just puts you in a really good mood for the race itself. So I think qualifying has just begun now, hasn't it,
Yep.
Deb? So,
Gonna load my setup and just double check real quick. Yep, okie dokie. All right, everyone. Here we go.
here we go, indeed.
Here
So
we go. Warm it up.
So yeah, I just had a quick look, Deb, at the track temperatures, and as predicted, it's a little bit warmer. So I think we were definitely right to drop those pressures compared to the race setup. So for qualifying, so they should be nice and toasty by the time you get to the end of either the formation first lap or the second lap, the flyer lap.
It helps to have some of my more female racers in this race. Some of my girls, and I know Tia, you just tuned in, so thanks for your support too. Appreciate everyone. It makes me feel better knowing that some of my girls are here.
No, absolutely. It's brilliant to have that. So it's great to see you, Taya, if you can hear me, and it's great to have Verena with us in the race as well, and also Marin,
there, and
female racers as well.
Yep.
So it's absolutely brilliant to have a gang of you here, which is awesome.
and technically, Aenor and Mia.
Oh, yeah.
But they're in it too.
I almost forgot. Apologies, Mio and Aenor, if you hear this afterwards. So I think you're doing okay for gaps at the moment, Deb. But I'll let you know when someone gets close to you. So I'll be sure as well, because to notify you, because some might actually drop back and get the distance behind you, so you don't necessarily have to let them past on this first lap.
My in-game volume, like, randomly has gone down. That's okay though.
Oh.
Okay, that's alright.
It's okay. Don't worry about that for now. Just just focus on the driving if you can. So through the notorious chicane. So I'll at the Rivazza corners now. So I'll stay silent for this first lap, but you're okay anyway. So they're all gapping each other. So very
Yep.
busted luck, Deb, for qualifying.
Thanks. I have to turn this volume up. I can barely hear anything.
It's okay. Just get this
Yep.
first bang
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
first, and we'll sort it out later.
After quali, I'll do it. Oh, out of bounds.
Yeah, you took it a bit too hot going there and a bit too shallow going through the line. So remember for that corner, Piratella, to just take it a bit wider, Deb, on the next lap. So not to worry. Always another lap to try again.
Oh my gosh, I did it again. Okay, I just have to really get in the zone here. I got this.
Mhm.
First few laps are always a little rocky. We got it. I can do it.
You certainly can. Not to worry. I have faith in you, Deb. Don't you worry.
There we go.
So we'll try again. Very best of luck. Okay, I'll keep an eye behind, but you got another GT4, so take the next few corners as normal, Deb.
Whoa! What the heck is that? Why are the
Rain
windshield
drop.
wipers going?
I don't know. Where's this rain come from?
Is that automatic that the windshield wipers come on like that?
Yeah. Do you have them on automatic?
I guess I do.
Oh yeah. When it rains in game, it would switch the wipers on automatically. So
I didn't know it was gonna rain.
I didn't either, to be honest with you.
Oh, this is fun.
Certainly is. But not to worry, we'll get you sorted in time for the race.
A
So
little distracting.
it is. But we'll try again on this lap, Deb. Don't worry about the weather and any other cars around you. The
Thanks,
the
okay.
tyre will still be warm enough anyway for this next qualifying lap. So very best of luck.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Oh, there you go. You held it. So lap time's still valid. So stay left.
Yep.
Car on the right.
Okay. All clear.
Clear on the right.
That went down too much. This is really throwing me off.
Your lap
Oh,
time is
Just
dang it.
the weather.
Stay on.
Ay, ay, ay.
The It's all right. Don't worry if we're not able to get a lap time in, Deb. We'll focus on the race instead. Anything can happen
I'll
in
be
an
able
hour.
to. As long as I cross over before the 10-minute mark, I can go again.
Can
Right?
indeed. So yeah, you can. So there's 2 minutes and 15 seconds left.
I got this.
So plenty of time to get another lap.
I'm like, it feels like I'm skating.
Yeah, it will do because the track surface now, because of the rain, it's becoming very greasy, which almost makes it feels like you're driving on ice.
Yeah, this
On-
is fun.
All part of the challenge. Okay, so if need be for the next lap, if you find it too slippery, just take it a bit more cautious in the qualifying lap coming up.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I thought that they said the practice server was the conditions of the race. I'm very confused.
I know it's thrown me off, to be honest with you. I hope it's not going to be like this in the race, but I mean, all through practice it was dry, so if they mention that, you should be okay, hopefully. But we'll wait and see what happens at the start of the grid anyway. So, good luck for this lap, Deb.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
It's all right. Take the next corner as normal.
That corner is very slippery in the rain.
It will be, definitely. So, right, try and brake early for the chicane, Deb. So, spot the curb. Okay, turn it in. There we go. Nicely done. A little bit slower, but you have to
Oh,
bear
yeah,
in mind things you can
totally.
do. So, no, that's absolutely fine. Don't you worry.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Jeez Louise. This is crazy.
It will be in conditions like this, but there we go, Deb.
Okay, well, at least I got a lap.
Yeah, got a lap in. So that wasn't the easiest of sessions, but no, that was really well done, Deb. So across
Okay,
the line, there you go.
yikes. That's like
Hey.
10 seconds slower than what I was doing on the other.
Yeah, it will, because you've got to bear in mind with how slippery the track is now. There won't be as much grip on the circuit, so the car will tend to slide a little bit
Yikes.
more on the
Okay,
circuit. But no,
so how do I get these windshield wipers to stop? This is crazy. Or you can't. Everyone's are going. Can you decrease the speed?
if you set it to manual, you can and assign a button to it on your steering wheel. You can control the windscreen wipers.
Oh, geez.
So we've got enough time. So I think if the folks mentioned in the driver's briefing that the race settings are going to be same as in the server, in track conditions, then you shouldn't need the wipers at all. But
Okay, I'm not going to worry about it. If they come on, they come on. I think that will be one thing that I have to control. So if it's going to rain, I'd rather not have to keep turning them on or off.
no, absolutely. Just if you find it a lot easier, just let the game do the work. To be honest with you, the wipers. But if it does get really slippery, then we can make a few adjustments of our own. To be honest, while you're on the circuit. So luckily, you can adjust the the traction control and the ABS, you might need to increase those if you find that they help out
Yeah.
a bit to cope with the conditions. But also maybe depending on how how you feel the car is, if you find that it's if you find that it's too sliding too much at the rear end, then we can always adjust the brake bias and put it a little bit forward, a little bit more if need be. But we'll wait. We'll wait until after qualifying anyway, and see how we get on. I suppose see what the race has in store for us.
Sounds good.
So I bet you're no doubt relieved, aren't you, Deb? Now you got a lap on the board.
Yeah, but it's not what I was getting. That's like worse. That's a slower lap than my first lap on the track without knowing it. So it's
Oh, Deb, there's nothing you can do about that. Everyone will be slower in these conditions. There's nothing you can do about that.
it like threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that, but it's all good.
No, we're all good. As I say, don't beat yourself up too much. You just got to bear in mind these factors. You know, the sudden change in the weather and the change in the track conditions as well. It's just made it a little bit more difficult. But you still have to be pleased with that qualifying effort. I mean, you'll be starting 13th out of 14 in GT4, which is absolutely awesome.
Nope. There we go. 14. I guess that last person. Nope. 16. 17. No, I'll be at the bottom of the line. That's usually how I am. Right? Oh,
Well,
those are because the GT3 cars are popping in.
Yeah, that's because the GT3. Now, you want the one above that, which is your class, Deb. So if it says 13 out of 14, like mine does, then you're 13th in class.
Right. Okay. Got it.
The one underneath it is overall, so don't you worry.
I have a different display up right now, so I don't see the.
Oh, I get you. No worries. But now I can clarify. You definitely are 13th in GT4 out of 14.
Okay.
So that must make you feel a little bit better, right? Now you're not one position off on the bottom.
It's okay, even if I were. It's all about the experience.
Yep,
Oh.
absolutely. That's all you have to think about, Deb. Just think of all the positivity that you're getting out of each and every race that you do.
And if it does, start off in rainy, wet conditions, then I might bump up the ABS.
Yeah. One thing we might need to do, depending on the conditions, if it's too heavy rain, then we might even need to change tires or bump up the tire pressures for dry slicks. So
Okay.
we'll see how it goes. I mean, we've got just under 4.5 minutes left to go anyway before qualifying ends, and a little bit time after that in case anyone else is on the lap. But either way, we'll get you sorted, Deb. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Oh, so Dan, do you want to actually, I want to mention your community project, if that's okay. So Dan started a community project, and can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, I can do if you like. Well, basically, the whole idea of the community project, what I have in mind, particularly in our Discord communities, we want to try and help our members to venture into as many sim racing events as possible. So the part of the project that we have in mind is to have a group of us together, including Deb, as she's a member of the community project herself. So we want to try and form a team together to collaborate with each other and take on different roles and basically try and take part in as many sim racing events together as possible as not only a team building exercise to try and improve everyone's confidence with working with each other, because I know it might not sound it, but sometimes I have difficulty myself because I haven't had very good experience, to be honest with you, when it comes to working with people and mixing and gelling. So if you're like myself, if you suffer with lack of confidence and anxiety and things, this will be a great way to join a friendly community so that we can help each other out and go off and venture and do various races and endurance events as possible. So part of that as well, part of the community project is to help with driver training, basically. So if you feel that you want to try and improve on your sim racing skills to get a bit faster, then that's one aspect of it that we want to try and prosper further. So if anyone out there has experience in sim racing and would love to help out, to help improve everyone else's confidence, then you're more than welcome to join us for the community project to help out the wonderful folks that we have in our community, including Deb. So it hasn't been long actually, has it, Deb, that you and I have
No, it
been working
hasn't.
together?
It hasn't, and I
Mhm.
feel like you are one person that's always offering your help, and at some point, we don't want to exhaust you. You're always willing to help, and you're coaching us all the time, and it would be great if there's actually any experienced sim racers out there that would be interested in also helping with coaching. Not that not that I don't like learning from you, Dan, but it's also there's only one of you, and you can't constantly be coaching every single one of us. I mean, that's a lot of energy on your part too, and so I want to be respectful of that.
Well, I don't know. It won't stop me from trying to invent a cloning machine, so there'll be more than one of me.
Oh,
No,
well. But
honestly,
I'll put
I
the
mean,
information to your community down in the description at the end of the live stream. I know I have your YouTube channel, but I can put more info down below as well for that. So anyone who's watching this live or later, you can access that information too.
no, that's very kind of you, Deb. Thank you. I'll be sure to pass on a link to you later on to our Discord community.
Yeah,
So if anyone
sounds good.
wants to join, you're more than welcome to, because we welcome everyone, no matter who you are in the sim racing world, whether you're an experienced racer or if you've just started out sim racing, or you know, one thing that's really important to me as well is to try and unite everyone together, no matter what your gender. So if we want to try and encourage more um, females in the world of sim racing as well as males as well. So literally everyone is welcome aboard on the in the community project, and we'll do our best to help you in every step of the way of where you'd like to go in sim racing, which would be absolutely awesome.
All right, so we have little over 2.5 minutes to go.
Yep, not long to go.
Oh.
So
Alrighty, it'll be interesting to see what happens when it switches over to the race.
yeah, see what kind of weather conditions are in prospect. We hope dry, to be honest with you. I hope that the qualifying was just a one-off in terms of the rain, but it's kind of like some other events that I entered in the past. To be honest with you, I did a lot of practice in the dry, but then all of a sudden, when it came to the race session itself, the weather would drastically change, and you start to panic last minute because you have to make some quick alterations and then guess. Particularly if it changes to wet weather, you have to literally try and guess what the pressures might be for the race itself, and sometimes you can get away with it and get really lucky, but other times you can't, to be honest. So it's just a complete lottery, and that's one of the great things, great aspects about sim racing is how unpredictable it really is.
That's right, and you never know what's happening. So even if you make a mistake, I always say it's all good because you never know what's happening on the other side of the track.
No, absolutely.
I'm actually going to take a quick break and use the restroom, and then I'll be back like in 2 seconds.
Okay, not to worry. I'll be right here waiting for you, Deb. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Hello, hello.
It's
So
that
how,
ner-
how
It's always the
so,
nerves right before. I always like always have to use the bathroom at like I either am going at like the countdown before the race starts or in that like little transition between qualifying or the race, or else it's like I can't. Oh.
I could sympathise with you, to be honest with you. I mean, sometimes, I mean, particularly with my anxiety and things, it can play. I can get really nervous sometimes before a race or even before one of my live streams that I do sometimes, despite the amount that I've done.
Despite how skilled you are at racing.
I don't know about that, but I try my best anyway. I try my best.
Oop, turn up my mic. Let's see if I can do that really quick.
Yeah, that's something I forgot to mention to you before. Dave, is that your mic's quiet on the live stream?
Where did my
Sorry it's taken until now to do that.
No, it's all good, but my where did my voice meter go? What?
Oh, you're in luck, Deb. It's absolutely dry in the race.
Oh, thank the Lord. Okay. Let me get this set up, loaded, and then load. Just double check. Okay.
Okay, so do you want to just read out your starting pressures again, Deb, just to be on the safe side?
Yep. Hold on 1 second.
That's okay, don't worry.
Trying to figure out how to. Here we go. Let me see if I can just increase my volume. It's up all the way. Huh, that's bizarre. I'll just have to talk loud when I talk.
Okay.
I don't know why my volumes, because it's weird, because my volume on my end, like what I'm hearing, is reduced as well, and my settings are higher than they normally are. Okay, that's something I'll have to look at later. 23.2 in the left front. 22.6 in the right front. 22.8 in the left rear. 22.4 right rear.
Okay, cool. I'm just trying to think actually because it's a little bit toasty now. So just to be on the safe side, do you want to just decrease each one by about one click?
Yep. One.
Yeah.
One.
So if you want me to, Deb, to level out the volume, I could reduce my microphone levels so that it levels yours on the live stream if need be.
Okay.
So I'll just go and do that quick.
Sorry, guys. I don't know why. Me. You should be able to hear me loud and clear.
So I've reduced the volume on mine by 10, so that should help it out a bit, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see as I'm talking, my mixer is much more reduced, but everything is jacked up. Weird.
So, if need be, I'll whisper during the race if you want me to.
We'll do ASMR with AMR Dan. I had to think about that one for a second.
Oops.
So next is Imola. We're racing at the season finale. Now no one can hear me. Next up, GT World Challenge America series finale at Imola.
Yeehaw.
Thank you, everyone, for joining in and for cheering me on. No, I really appreciate the support, whether you're watching this live or later. I got AMR Dan the man, helping me out, and we're going to do this together. And, yep, just going to make the best of it.
Yep. Whatever happens, we're going to enjoy ourselves.
That's right. It's all part of the process. You got to start somewhere, and As nerve-wracking as this can be, this is all part of the experience. This is all part of the process of becoming a better sim racer. And unless you put yourself out there, like, you just gotta go for it. And that's what we're doing today. And you know, today is Imola. Tomorrow is more female racers, which is a little bit more not as terrifying because there's not as many crazy drivers coming up from behind you, but still very important to me, and can't wait for that race.
No, absolutely, absolutely. It's so Monza isn't, well, as a circuit, it isn't so much of a challenge because it's just basically a lot of long straights and then a couple of chicanes in between. Whereas Imola, it's a lot tighter, faster, I'd say in some parts, and even
Ooh.
more challenging. So either way, only 20 seconds left to go now, Deb.
Yep,
So
in drive and
you in drive, yeah.
ooh. So
Good.
40. There's a total of 40 people racing. Lovely. Okay.
Absolutely, it's gonna be one big traffic jam.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
Go in single file.
remember to take nice, keep deep, calm breaths, Deb. Everything will be fine. Don't you worry. So there we go for the formation lap. Okay, what's exactly is going on?
Hello.
Okay, so the grids are mixed up, I think. So I think we've got to be near the back because we're 13th
Right.
out of 14 in GT4. So there's only one car behind you. So okay,
Okay. GT4.
There we go.
Roll. There we
Low
go.
tire pressure. Stay
there we go. Nice. So there's no guidance on the formation labs. Just keep your distance between each of the cars, Deb, and we'll be absolutely fine. So just remember, nice, deep, calm breaths, and remember that I'm by your side all the way. So whatever happens, everything will be absolutely fine. Don't you worry.
Thank you, my friend.
My absolute pleasure, my friend.
Accelerate and brake. Try to warm up my brakes. My in-game volume is low too again. I don't understand. I jacked it up. Ugh. It's okay.
That's okay, as long as you can see visually what's ahead of you and what you need to do. I think we'll be okay. So it could be, I don't know, could be the master volume inside the game, but we'll have a look at it afterwards, after the race. But not to worry, Deb. Say or headset perhaps, because I remember you you mentioned to me you had a little bit of a panic before the stream started with that.
Yep.
So not to worry, not to worry.
I'm not skilled enough to increase volumes while I'm doing this, so it is what it is. I can hear you, so that's all that really matters.
Cool. I don't know, it depends what context you put that in, to be honest, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
The track feels
Okay,
different to me.
In what way? Does it feel different, Deb?
I don't know. It like even my steering feels more loose than normal. Everything feels.
Okay, we'll see how you go on the first few laps, but we're about to get to the race start,
Okay.
Deb. So there we go. Go, go, go. So good luck. No. So go on, Deb. Foot hard down. Go, go, go.
Clear on the right.
All clear. Okay, so just sitting behind the BMW for now, Deb. It's okay.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Drop down.
Okay, so stay right. Okay, so you're okay now. So the BMW's got in the gap in front.
It's a little scary, man. It feels like you're gonna run right into people.
It always is on the opening lap, but I must say it's not as chaotic as I thought it would
Yeah.
be. So no, this is really good going so far. So there we go, nicely done at the end of the first lap. So is it feeling okay for you now,
It
the
feels
steering and
okay.
everything?
I feel like my force feedback, I may have reduced it slightly, and I never bumped it back up, but it's okay. We're fine.
Okay, cool. That's the important thing. That's the main thing. Okay, so you're okay, Deb. Not to worry.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, so that's the end of lap 2, Deb. Doing a really good job so far, hanging on to Verino and to Marin.
Well done, mate. This has been your muscle best. Slow car ahead.
So you're getting into the groove now, which is really nice, Deb. Okay, right. You
Yep.
you lifted off the brake a bit too
Yep.
soon there, so
Saved it.
not to worry.
Yep.
Hmm. Okay, so end of the third lap. You feeling okay now? Getting in the groove?
Yep, I'm feeling a little bit warmer.
Cool. That's what we like to hear. Well, be long now into the race before you become a speed machine.
Lovely. Personal fastest lap.
Feeling warmer all around. I need to press down on the brake a little bit more on that turn.
Yeah, definitely through Puritella.
Oop.
Oh.
Okay. All right, we're good. We're
Okay.
good.
Don't worry, just recover and we'll focus on the next corner. There we go. Nice. You're getting the hang of the chicane now, which is really awesome.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3. Well done, mate. Personal best.
There we go. Nice. Nice speed, Deb. This is your fastest lap of the race so far. So doing really, really well. What's the gap currently? Just over 6 seconds behind Marin and Verena in front of you. So doing really well so far, Deb.
Thank you.
Right, we could have potentially the GT3s approaching at the end of this lap, so just be wary, Deb. I'll help navigate your way through.
Splendid. And so the fun begins.
Absolutely.
Faster car approaching.
Right, okay, so take the two corners as normal, Deb, through Rivatsa. Okay, so stay on your racing line. Keep going. Keep going. No, 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 no.
Oh,
Car
sorry.
on the left.
No.
Clear on the
So
right.
don't do that, Deb.
Yeah,
It's okay.
I know, it's bad.
It's all right. So stay right. Stay
Faster
right.
car coming up behind you.
No, it's okay. It won't affect your racing or cause any confusion if you just suddenly go
Yeah.
offline. Just always make sure you stick to the racing line if you can. So, right, take the Tamburello chicane as normal, Deb.
Car
Okay,
on the right.
so stay left.
Clear on the
All
right.
clear.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Okay,
Peak.
so stay right.
The faster car is approaching.
Okay, stay right, stay right. That's it. Okay, stay on the right-hand side.
Car on the left. Clear on
Okay,
the left.
all clear. Oh, that was close with McMillan, but all clear.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, so on the exit of here, we'll stay right, Deb.
Stay right? Okay.
Yep, stay right, yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, all clear. Take the next corner as normal.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Again, we'll stay right. Nissan will go left.
Car on the left.
All clear.
On the left. Faster car is approaching.
Okay, so take the next turn as normal. Okay, stay left. All clear.
Clear on the right.
Stay left. Stay left.
Car
You're
on
all
the
clear
right.
now.
Clear
Okay.
on the right. Faster car
Whew.
behind you.
Okay, that
Okay.
actually was okay. All right.
Okay, so stay left.
Car on the right. Clear
Okay.
on the right.
Stay on the left-hand side.
Okay.
Okay,
Faster car
so...
is approaching.
Oh,
Yeah, that was lovely.
oh no. Right. Instead of just sitting behind.
That's
But never
okay.
mind.
It's fine.
You're all
Nope,
clear for a bit,
They didn't,
so-
they didn't hit me, so.
No, that's true.
Car on the
Okay,
right.
so stay left. She got the Honda to the outside. All clear. Okay, so you've got a bit of breathing room for now. So probably at the end of the next lap, we might have some more GT3s. But apart from that, you're all good, Deb. So that was very well done. Could have been hectic. I mean, particularly when there was going through the outside of you at the chicane. But no, that was very well done, Deb. Took it nice and calm.
Slow car ahead.
Woo.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I just took it too fast. And I didn't want to spin out of control.
No, absolutely. You did well there to recover it.
All right. Here we go. Up the hill.
Up the hill for another time. Yep. Heading towards Piratella. Okay, so down to fourth. Turn it in. Nicely done. And now for the Acqua Minerale.
Oh.
Okay, so you got another GT3 behind, but you can take the chicane as normal because they're too far back. Okay, so stay right. So the BMW to your left.
Car on the left.
Okay,
Faster car
good to go.
approaching. Watch out. Clear on the left.
Okay, so carry on as normal, Deb. Okay, stay
Car
left,
on the left.
right.
Gotcha.
That's good, right. All
Gotcha.
clear. It's all right. I wasn't expecting. Well, mind you, I don't know why I shouldn't expect. Some of the GT3s diving, that was a bit expected.
It's
So,
the,
that
it's
was
the
well done.
last race. They're hungry.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
Very hungry indeed.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
So, remember for turn 1, Tamburello. Okay, so take your racing line. Keep going. Keep going. Don't lift off. Okay, and then the exit will stay right.
Car on the
Okay,
left.
foot hard down. All clear.
On the left.
Okay, so you're okay for GT3s for a little bit, probably about a couple of corners. So I'll let you know when they're close again.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, so take Aqua Minerale as normal. Okay, and on the exit here, Deb, we'll stay left.
Stay left.
Yeah, stay left.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, nicely done. All clear.
Yellow flag ahead. Be
Oh,
careful.
so go right. That's it. All clear. Okay, so I'll take the next couple of turns as normal and then stay right on the exit, Deb. So 2 GT3s behind you. I don't know what happened to Verena, but you've gained another place anyway in all that.
Clear on the left.
Okay, so stay right as we go into the braking zone. Okay, take the corner as normal. Oh,
Car on the left.
oh
Clear on
what
the
the?
left.
Okay,
Oh,
that wasn't
Chris.
your fault. That was just
I
the
did not
Nissan.
think that was my. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Chris, but
Faster cars approaching.
That was just way too hot from you, mate. Sorry.
yeah.
So take the next corners as normal. Okay, so stay left.
Car on the right.
All clear.
Clear on the right.
Oh,
Ooh,
Clear
oh,
on the
Deb.
I'm sorry.
right. Car on the left.
That's okay. Don't worry.
My bad. Oop.
Just left the braking a bit too late, but no, that was accidental. So don't you
I-
worry about that.
I
That's
just
okay.
did like. I think he's gonna be fine, but yeah, I'm sure that pissed him off.
Faster cars approaching.
Don't you worry about that, Deb. We'll just carry on with the rest of the race. Still plenty to go. Anything can happen. Right, so stay left on the exit.
Okay, left.
Yep, so he'll go to your right. Go on, Lima. Go to the right. Right, lift off.
Car on the right.
Brake.
Clear on the right.
There we go. All clear. Oh, what is he doing, Lima?
Well, I thought he was gonna bully me.
I thought that as well. That's why I thought it'd be best to lift off, just to let him through. But no, that was really bad.
Composure.
So don't worry about that, Deb. What happened on that lap? We'll focus on the next one. Still just under 40 minutes to go. So we're currently 13th in class, and Verena's about 2 seconds behind you. So doing really well.
Too soon.
So you okay, Deb?
Yep, I'm doing okay.
Cool.
I'm thirsty, but that's okay.
That's normal. That's what racing does to you.
Car coming up behind you.
But no, I'm glad you're doing okay. So there's still plenty of the race to go. Anything can happen.
Stick
So
to
take the
my-
corner. Yeah,
Mhm.
keep going, keep going.
Car on
Okay,
the
stay
right.
left. That's it.
Clear on the right.
Right, you should have turned into the corner as normal.
Yeah,
Deb.
it was like I wasn't going the right speed.
Now, even so, he would have. They would have. Oh, again.
Jeez,
Fastest car is approaching.
that is not my fault.
Um. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to put it to a judge, to a referee on that one.
I didn't cause him to do that.
Possibly, that definitely was not your fault. So Verena's just behind you now, Deb.
Okay.
So this is a battle for position.
Ah! Don't mess up. Okay, focus.
Falling behind you, the car in front in sector 3.
So you can do it, Deb. Show him who's boss.
Ooh, sorry, Verena. I'm
Right,
not
okay,
trying to
so-
do that. My bad. That was not good.
That's all right. Verena lifted off anyway, so you're all good. Oh,
Faster car
okay.
behind
Verena
you.
and Lima have spun just behind you.
Oh no.
You're okay for a little bit.
Man.
Oh no, I hope Verena's doing okay, as well.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Okay, so take Aqua Minerale as normal, Deb. Don't run out wide or anything. Just take the corner as normal. Okay, and then we'll stay left on exit.
Watch out. Car on the right.
Okay, so you're all clear. The Audi behind's not close enough. Okay, and then we'll stay right on exit.
Stay right. Okay.
Yeah, stay right, yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on
Okay,
the
all
left.
clear.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, so on the exit to the next turn, this one will stay right. Okay, continue to stay right, 'cause, you've got potentially another GT3 behind these two as well, so
Faster car is approaching.
let's keep an eye on the rear view mirror. Yeah, they'll definitely catch up by turn one, so we'll stay right. Okay, so stay on the right-hand side.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Nicely done. All clear. Okay, hopefully it won't distract you too much, but you've got Cavion and Mia just behind you.
Okay.
So on the exit, right, we'll stay right. Okay, go on then. All clear.
left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's okay, nicely recovered.
Faster car behind you.
Is this Mia too?
Here behind you, yes. So we'll stay right. Okay, stay right, stay right.
Clear on the left.
Okay, all clear.
Get him, girls.
Absolutely.
Okay. Focus.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, so we'll stay right now, Deb, on the straight. Quite a few GT3s behind you, so
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, so stay right.
Mhm.
Car on the left.
There we go. Stay right.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, all clear. that could get dicey. Made that stick, I don't know, but stay right.
Okay.
Car on the left.
Okay. So there's potentially another GT. Well, a couple of Oh shoot! Right. So go left, left. There we go. Stay left. Stay left. Stay. Oh,
Car on the left.
it's all right. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Not.
Clear on the left.
Okay.
Oh.
Right. Take it nice and calm.
Yep.
That's it. There we go. Nice. Stay right.
Oh, okay, I'm off the
Right.
road.
Go for the gravel trap. That's it. There we go. There we go. All clear.
Okay.
Oh, that was really close, wasn't it? Whew. So stay right.
Car on the left.
All clear.
Clear on the left.
No, you did really, really well, Deb. Especially when you got the car on the grass on the stop. Right.
Okay.
You recovered really well from that. I bet your heart's saying otherwise right now, but
I'm
no,
okay.
actually,
I'm all right.
you're all right. No, honestly, that was really, really good. You didn't panic at all. Kept control. So stay right. Okay, stay right.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, good to go.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
Okay, so we'll stay left on the corner exit, Deb, because we've got Sarah Fisher just behind. Okay, so just before the braking zone, we'll take a lift, slight lift.
Car on the right. Clear on
There
the
we
right.
go, nice, all clear. There we go, nice. End of another lap, end of lap 14. So we've just got over half distance left, Deb. So doing really well. Currently sitting P13 in class. So I don't know where Verena is on the circuit, but you're doing a great job at the moment. Kept your head in really difficult situations.
Thanks, Dan.
No, my pleasure, Deb. My pleasure. My heart's saying otherwise, but you know, it's still racing at times. But oh, nicely held. Now, honestly, you are doing a great job so far, Deb. Right, okay, so take the Acro Minerali turns as normal.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, and then on the exit, we'll stay left. Okay, right, okay, take the next chicane as normal, because they're too far back. Okay, so we'll stay right on corner exit, Deb. So hopefully they'll go left. If need be, take a slight lift on the accelerator until they go past. There we go, all clear.
On the left. Faster car behind you. We are at the halfway mark.
There we go, perfect. Half the race done, half to go. So, you
Alright.
feeling up?
Yep, I'm feeling good.
Awesome. Right, so we'll stay right because GT3 is just about to pass you on the left.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Okay,
left.
good to go.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, so take the next turns as normal. Okay, and then we'll stay right on corner exit and let the Audi past on the left.
Car on the left.
Okay,
Clear
all
on the
good.
left.
Okay, so stay right on corner exit. Okay, all clear. Okay, so we'll stay left, right,
Car
Deb.
on the left.
That's it, all clear.
On the left.
Okay, right. There's a group of GT3s behind you, but you should be fine for the start-finish straight. Anyway, so how's the car feeling at this point, Deb? Is it feeling okay?
Yeah, it feels okay.
The pressure's nice and high?
The fronts are high 26s, but the
Okay.
bottoms are low
So-
27s.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay,
Oh,
so
shoot.
Faster car approaching.
not to worry. So we'll stay left on the circuit once you rejoin. Okay, so stay left.
Okay.
Car
So
on the
Okay, all clear.
right. Slow car ahead. Clear on the right.
So the tyres are a little bit cooler than predicted,
Yeah.
but they're very close to the optimum range anyway,
Yeah,
so
yep,
it should
it's
be
okay.
okay for the rest of the race. So don't forget your pace has been compromised as well for letting the traffic through, so that will have an
Yeah.
effect of cooling the tyres down. So
Yep.
Yellow flag is sector 1.
okay, a couple more cars behind you, one of which is a GT3, so I'll keep my eyes out. So take the Villeneuve chicane as normal, Deb. Okay, stay left on corner exit.
Car on the right. The faster
Okay,
car's in
all
front.
clear. Oh, stay left, stay left. That's it, all good.
I saw it. Yep.
Cool. Right, so we'll stay left again because there's another one directly
Car on
behind.
the right. Faster
In
car
fact, if you want to, lift off and let the
Clear on the right.
GT4 past as well.
Car on the right.
There we go, all clear.
Clear on the right.
Yeah.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Okay, right. So keep stay left, right, stay right, stay right.
Car on
That's
the
it.
left. Clear
I wasn't sure which side he was going to go. Whether to stick behind. So stay to the right hand side.
Faster
All
car
clear.
behind you.
So keep staying right because the cars behind you will have the momentum going out the corner. So there's quite a few behind. So stay to the right, Deb.
Clear on the left.
Okay, keep staying right.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay,
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
there's one beside you. All clear.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Okay, so a couple of GT3s behind, but right, they're approaching. So we'll stay right, Deb, on the braking zone for this corner.
Car on the
Okay,
left.
we'll keep staying right.
Clear on the
Oh,
left.
all clear. So this has got plenty of time to get back on track.
It's so hard to stay to the right
Faster car coming up behind.
It is.
without going
Around.
off course.
Mm-hmm. Around any corner on this track, to be honest, because to the fact that Imola is such a narrow circuit, so it's hard to judge exactly how far over to the right to stay or to the left-hand side. So you're all clear for a little while.
Faster car is approaching. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Right, so stay right. All clear. Don't worry, Deb. Don't worry. There's still just over 21 minutes of the race left. So
Faster car behind you.
we're doing really well so far. Very well. Okay, so we'll stay left. Stay left. Let the GT3s overtake around the outside. So brake early. Brake early. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, there we go. All clear.
I saw him. I just was like in slow motion for a second. I was like, come on.
Funny enough, that was the same feeling I was getting as I was seeing that Honda. But no. No, that was brilliant, Deb. That was brilliant.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
Okay, so you got another GT3 behind, but you're fine for the chicane, so take that as normal.
He's trying to
Okay,
pass
so
me.
right on the corner exit.
Car on the left.
Okay, all
on the
clear.
left.
Wait.
No, you judged it just right. The braking, don't you worry.
Okay.
A little wide, but that was
Yeah.
fine. Don't you worry. So that's the end of the 20th lap now when you cross the start-finish line. So it's a bit difficult because it knocks you out of kilter with all the traffic. But
Faster car coming up.
now, honestly, you're doing a great job, Dad. Really, really good job. Okay, so stay right on corner exit. The McLaren will go to your left.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Okay,
left.
all clear. Oh,
Too fast. I got it.
you got it. Cool. Right, so stay right.
Oh,
Stay
my
left,
bad.
sorry. There we go.
Clear on the right.
Sorry, again, I just wasn't sure which side the Maserati was going to go. The Lamborghini was going to go.
Faster car
So,
approaching. Watch out.
okay,
Car on the right.
carry on as normal. There we
Clear
go.
on the right.
All clear.
That was close.
It was.
I approached that turn too slow, and so I was out of sorts.
Not to worry. It's always best just to try and regain your composure. So if
Yeah.
it means you have to go a little bit more slowly, that's absolutely fine. Not to worry. Sorry about the previous corner. I wasn't sure which side the Lamborghini was going to go of you. I thought it might go left because he had the momentum going out of Piratella.
All good.
See, even I can't predict these things, and with all my experience.
Faster cars approaching.
So, not to worry. Not to worry. So, we've got another GT3 behind, so we'll stay on the right-hand side, Deb, on the start-finish straight. So, by the end of it, they'll probably overtake us. So, stay right.
Car on the
All
left.
clear.
Clear on the left.
Nicely done.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Okay, we've got Lima again in the Audi, so take the corner as normal, Deb. And then we'll stay right on corner exit. So we'll keep over to the right-hand side as we go up the crest, up the hill. Okay, so stay right. Continue through the turn, and then stay right. That's
Car
it.
on the left.
All clear.
Clear on the left.
Okay, same again through Acaminerali. Take the line. Okay, go on, turn in, turn in. That's it. Nice.
Car
Stay
on the
left.
right.
Okay, all clear.
Ooh, 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 ooh. My brake bias. I hit a button and it adjusted the brake bias, and I was changing it back to what it was.
Oh, don't worry.
I have like a
don't worry.
weird. I have to disable this key on my wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Oops.
Oh.
Okay. Yep.
Right, so stay right, Deb. Stay right.
Car on the left.
Okay,
on the
all
left.
clear for now.
All right.
So always,
Yep.
always wait until if anything happens like that. Always wait till the start finish straight there, because that gives you plenty of time then to do any minor
Exactly.
adjustments. you need. Yeah,
Not in the middle of a chicane.
you could try, but I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. Not to worry. Not to worry.
Faster car is approaching. Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
Okay, so GT3 behind. They'll probably catch up by the chicane, but I'll keep an eye out for them for you. Don't worry. So right, take the chicane as normal.
Ooh.
Oh, it's all right. Stay right. All clear. That was a nice save there, Deb. Well done. Right, so take the next corner as normal, Deb. Okay, and then on exit, we'll stay right. So stay right.
On the left.
All clear.
Clear on the left. Faster car coming up behind you.
So we've got the overall race leader just behind you. So I'll let you know what to do. Don't worry. So, okay, stay left.
Stay left. Oh,
Okay. No, you could have stayed left earlier, but that's all right. Don't worry. Sorry.
nope,
Faster
nope.
car
It's
coming
all
up behind
good.
you.
Okay, so take the corner as normal. Okay, so stay left.
Clear on the
All
right.
clear.
Must understand left from right in order to drive.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Even I struggle sometimes. So we're all good. So stay right.
Car on the
Okay.
left.
You're all good. So we'll continue to stay right because you've got the Ferrari behind.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Okay. All clear. This could get dicey. Right, you've got Mia and Cavion behind you. They're very, very close. So I'll let you know when they get close to you.
Oh, great.
It's all right. Don't worry. And as well as GT3 traffic as well. So
Watch out.
Okay.
could
Yeah,
be 3 or 4 cars behind. Don't you worry. Okay, so stay right, Deb.
Okay.
Car on the left.
Okay,
on the left.
stay right. Continue to stay right on corner exit.
Clear on the left.
Okay.
Oh, Mia just left you no room there, so
okay,
all
that's
clear.
okay.
Okay, and then we'll stay left, Deb.
Staying
Car
left.
on the right.
There you go. Now you're all clear. Good to go.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, so take the next turn as normal, Deb. Turn it into the corner. And then we'll stay right on corner exit. So we've got just under 10 minutes of the race now, Deb. So
Clear on the left.
how are you feeling at this point in the last
Good.
10 minutes?
Good. Let's do it.
Good, yeah?
Let's get our personal best.
Cars approaching.
Absolutely. You've been doing a great job so far. So let's see if we can keep it up for the last 9.5 minutes. Okay, stay left.
Car on the right.
Okay, keep
Clear on the
all
right.
clear.
Faster car behind you.
Okay, so take the next corner as normal. Turn it in.
Oh,
Oops. Okay,
Car
stay
on the
right.
left. Clear on the
All
left.
clear.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Okay, so you're okay for a few corners, Deb. So take Acra Minerali as normal. So that's it. Right, now we'll stay left on corner exit, and then what we'll do... Okay, you got 2 cars behind. Right,
Car on the right.
okay. You're all clear. The BMW's sitting behind.
whoa.
Whoa, I know. Just chopped across in front of you. So that was very well held, Deb. Okay, so take the next turn as normal as well, and then we'll stay right. Go on, keep going. Oh, that
Yep,
wasn't.
yep.
Just
It's
felt
okay.
that tap.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. You're good. Okay, you've got a GT3 close to the BMW behind you, so keep staying on the right-hand side.
Okay.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Okay,
left.
well, continue to stay right. Might as well let the BMW through
on the left.
at the same time. So,
Clear on the left.
there we go, all clear.
Faster car is approaching.
Okay, so we'll stay left, Deb, on our corner exit.
Car on the right.
Okay, you're all
Clear
good.
on the right.
I think every lap we've been having someone pass us right around that point.
More or
Well,
less, yeah.
A
More or
lot
less.
of laps.
Well, not quite every lap, but most laps, yeah, definitely. It's so it's not a very long circuit, this one, but well, I say that, but it's got one heck of a long start finish straight, so I suppose that counts in terms of the length of it. But yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it? How the field spread it out and where you catch up to each other as well. So
Gaining on the car ahead is
plus the narrow nature makes it really, really difficult indeed. So. There you go. I'll just let you concentrate for the braking zone for turn one. So we've got just under 5.5 minutes now left, Deb. So could potentially be another 3 laps, depending where the race leader is.
Oop, got it.
faster car
You
coming
got
up
it.
behind.
That's okay. Don't worry. Focus on the next turn. So, oh right. So we'll. Where's the McLaren going? Right, we'll stay left, Deb. Stay on the left hand side.
Car on the right.
All clear.
Clear on the right.
Okay.
The faster car is approaching.
Okay, we'll stay right because you've got another GT3.
Stay right.
Yeah.
Car on the left.
All clear.
Clear on the left.
So take the next few turns as normal, Deb, because the Sarah behind you. So and this one too, as normal. Okay, and then we'll take the chicane as normal as well. And then what we'll do, we'll stay on the right-hand side on the exit of it. Okay. So we'll stay right. Okay, right. Continue to stay right.
Clear on the left.
There we go. Nicely done. All clear. Okay, not too far to go now, Deb. Not too long to go. So, doing a cracking job. Doing really well with the traffic as well. So, keep it up. We'll see if we can bring around, mate. Okay, so we'll stay right, Deb, on the corner exit. Okay, stay right.
Car on the left. Clear on the
Okay,
left.
you're good to go.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Okay, we'll stay right on corner exit. Okay, so full tire down. The BMW sails past. Nicely done.
Clear on the left. Leaders on final lap.
Okay, right, so yeah, so this could depend if they catch you up or not. This could be your penultimate lap, Deb. So just looking at the gap, yeah, it could be. So keep our foot hard down, and we'll bring it to the end. And we'll reflect afterwards. What a brilliant job you've done all through this one. Okay, so heading out the final turn. The race leader's behind you, is too far back. So here we go then, Deb, for your final lap. So very best of luck.
Thank you, Dan.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh, man.
Literally the next car behind you. Right then,
Bring
Deb.
it
So
on home, baby. Bring it on home.
we're bringing it home. Yay, nice. Absolutely brilliant job once again, Deb. That was absolutely brilliant. Very well done. So across the line.
Woo!
There you go. Nice. 13th
Thank you, Lord.
overall. Brilliant.
Woo. I am very happy with that.
No,
Thank
so
you, Dan.
no, it's my absolute pleasure. You should have every right to be happy, to be honest with you. I mean, considering where you started, practicing the track and how the race went, that was just, well, apart from the GT3 Audi, which we'll gloss over. The rest of it was just absolutely faultless, and you did really, really well in some stressful situations in
Oh,
that with the
man.
traffic. So that was a great job, Deb. Absolutely great job.
Thank you so much.
No,
Oh,
my
man. Couldn't
absolute
have
pleasure.
done it without you, Dan. I
No,
felt actually, so like, first lap, I was definitely feeling nervous. By like halfway through the second into the third lap, I felt like very relaxed. And like overall, I felt like I just felt overall relaxed in general. Like even when there was a huge posse of cars coming up behind me, I felt pretty good.
no,
Oh,
the as I say, you know, when you go into a race, you can't predict what's going to happen. So it will take a couple of laps into the race itself before things start to settle down and everyone can just get into a rhythm and gel into the event itself. And in the end, that's how you felt, didn't you? You say you felt more relaxed. You could drive round, and that didn't mean to say that it was completely stress free because there was some.
exactly. Oh no, definitely. Oh my goodness. If I was doing that by myself, yeah, no. And that was with minor mistakes, but she did it. Ainor did it.
It's indeed. Well done to A&O Cavion and
Oh,
Rose as well, first and
yeah.
second GT4. Absolutely brilliant.
And
Now,
Marin and Verena for finishing. Awesome job, ladies.
you took the words right out of my mouth then, Deb. I was just going to say that.
I was texting Verena last night because we were both feeling a little stressed because, you know, we haven't had as much time on this track. And it's like, well,
Mhm.
everything will be fine. We got this. No matter what happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like it's all part of gaining more experience for future races, even if, you know, this one didn't go very well. But in fact, this one has been the complete opposite, hasn't it? It's been an absolutely brilliant race. From you, Deb, and you finished ahead of Verena in the end, 13th in class, as I say, and 36th overall in the overall standings as well. So I think you can be extremely satisfied with how this race has gone for you, Deb.
yes. And again, I just have to thank you for taking the mental fatigue away because having you as a spotter, like I know you're exhausted. It's time for you to for you to go to bed where you are, but I feel it's just unbelievable how having the support can, I mean, just completely makes the whole experience totally more special and just I
Hmm.
don't know. I'm so thankful. So thank you again. And
Honestly,
yeah.
your pleasure. And I have to thank you as well for letting me helping you and to share this wonderful experience with you as well, Deb. It's I mean, every time we go out on circuit and practice together and train, and even doing this as well, it's I always end up, you know, with a massive grin on my face, absolutely smiling because it is an absolute pleasure to work with you and talk with you as well, Deb. You're really really very good company to be around. So thank you for allowing me to give him the chance to help you out. It's been my absolute pleasure to do that for you for the last two races, and no matter what happens in the future, you know, you've always got me around to help you should you need it with any particular races that you want to do in future, Deb, and of course the ones we have with the community project as well, the future potential races that we have in mind as well. So
Definitely.
it's been brilliant. Thank you very much, Deb, for this.
Well, thanks, Dan, and I'll talk to you, I'm sure, tomorrow at some point. I'll let you know how we do at Monza.
Absolutely, not to worry. I'll be tuning in as well to cheer you on for the race. So don't you worry.
Thanks, Dan. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night.
Thank you, Deb. Enjoy
All
the
right.
rest of your day and see you soon.
Okay, bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
All right. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks, Thea. I know I did it. I finished it. Super relieved, but that felt good. Um, there's just something about racing with people that have significantly more experience than you that can make it seem a little daunting, to be honest with you, and you could really get in your head if you think too much about it. So my strategy going into each corner was just to visualize where I wanted my car to be, and whether I was able to put the car in the right position, that just helped me kind of really stay focused and not be as, I guess, anxious when other cars were coming up from behind. So yeah, that was really, really fun. Thanks again, Dan. So tomorrow is another race, more female racers at Monza. That will be in a GT3 car. And my teammate Josie and I will battle that together, where I drive the first half and then she takes over for the second half. It's an hour-long race. And I'm really looking forward to that race. I've been really trying to improve my technique a little bit more, and I set a pretty good time for myself. I got a high 152, which for me that was awesome. I started the week off at a 159, I think it was. So if I could actually get that in quali, that would be awesome. So we'll see. Yeah, I mean, tonight I'm going to finish I have to finish my edit, my video that I want to put out tonight. It's basically done. I just have to do some sound design, so sound effects and then doggy chat bubbles. So once I kind of get that done, that video will go up, and I think you guys will enjoy it. It's a lab tested review, and then yeah, tomorrow, 2:30 Eastern Time, EST, we will have another race. Oh, yes. People are complaining about the bots. I don't know. I'm sorry. Thank you, Princess, that you love our videos. I appreciate that. That's kind of you to say that. Yeah. Streamlabs is being mean to us. It seems like it really? I don't know. I guess I have to kind of understand what's going on. Is it saying that that you're spamming it? Is that what the problem is? Well, Princess, I don't know what to say, but I appreciate you, even if the bot doesn't. Oh, all right, guys. Well, thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Dan. Link is in the description below for Dan's info. And yeah, make sure you follow him. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on. You got to check this out. Oh, look at what I have. Look at this sweat towel. An ROG sweat towel. Isn't that awesome? Thank you, Asus, for sending this. This is awesome, man. I definitely need this after racing. You don't even want to know what it's like in here. It's pretty stanky, but yeah, this is pretty great. I love it. So thank you, guys. And all right, well, I hope everyone has a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye. How do I turn this off now? Where's my screen? Ah, there we go. All right, bye, guys.